Hello, my friends. Did you miss me? I missed you. Today, we continue our traveling in discovering how did the universe begin, how the life began on Earth, and so on. And we continue with our second lesson. The topic of this lesson is the beginnings of life. Make sure you have the following before we start: a book, a dictionary, a notebook, appliances, and of course the desire to learn. I know that you have it. Okay. Don't forget about our class rules. The most important: be active, speak English, and have fun. Why not? The objectives of today's lesson is become aware of how life appeared on Earth and practice and learn, by the way, the ways of forming compound nouns or compound words. If you are ready, we'll start. As you know, every new lesson implies knowing and finding out or learning new words. And today we have some concepts and definitions. The first group: devoid. If you want, pronounce after me. Devoid. Devoid means entirely lacking or free from. If we speak about an empty room, we can speak about a devoid room. The next word: hostile. Hostile means unfriendly. So if somebody doesn't want to communicate with you or doesn't want to be friend with you, he is or she is hostile. The next word is commingle. Commingle. This means mix, blend. So usually when we cook something, or especially when our mothers bake, they commingle something. Yes, the ingredients. Okay. The next group of words is gradients. Gradients. So these are some symbols of increasing something or decreasing. The next word is slurry. Slurry. Usually, when there are rainy days, on country roads, we can find a lot of mud. And if the mud is thick, we can say that these roads are slurry. Slurry. Okay. And the last word is expelled. This word means to force someone to leave a place. If you like football, and usually the footballers that make mistakes on the football field, the referee expels footballers by showing them the red card. Okay. Now you know the words that we are going to use in today's lesson, and of course we're going to practice a little bit. Let's practice. Substitute the definitions in the brackets with one word. I will read the sentences, and while you are listening to me, try to find the word. 1. Because of his bad behavior, he was forced somebody to leave a place from our group. Number 2. He is afraid of trusting people. That is the reason he is showing or feeling opposition or dislike. 3. The talented designers filled the entirely lacking or free from apartment with color and style. Now, if you are ready, if you found the word, let us check. First, Because of his bad behavior, he was expelled from our group. Number 2. He is afraid of trusting people. That is the reason he is hostile. 3. The talented designers filled the devoid apartment with color and style. Now, when we know all the words, it's time for us to find out what or which were the beginnings of life on Earth. And we'll start with the first thing. At the time, Earth was almost completely devoid of what we would recognize as a suitable environment for living things. So, it was a devoid place. The young planet had widespread volcanic activity and an atmosphere that had created hostile conditions. So, where on earth could life begin? First, we should take into consideration elements and compounds essential to life, which include hydrogen, methane, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, phosphates, and ammonia. In order for these ingredients to commingle and react with each other, they need a liquid solvent, water. The first organisms appeared in the fissures in the Earth's crust. These are called hydrothermal vents, where the last universal common ancestor of life, or LUCA for short, like the ones at hydrothermal vents. All their elements provided all the components to support the first organisms that radiated into the incredible diversity of life on Earth. So in this way, life appeared on Earth. It started in the Earth's crust and it came out thanks to the hydrothermal vents. Now you know how life appeared on Earth. Now it's time for you to answer some questions. Number 1. Which are the elements and compounds essential to life? And second, what is LUCA? So if you remember, there are 6 elements that are necessary for organisms to live. These are hydrogen, nitrogen, methane, phosphates, carbon dioxide, and ammonia. And LUCA is the last universal common ancestor of life. So this is the first organism that was formed in the fissures of the Earth's crust, and thanks to it, we exist now. Everything around us exists. Great! So you know that compounds are not only the elements that we need to live, but also compounds can be words in English. Now I invite you to discover the ways of make compound nouns or compound words. First, noun plus noun. Like in homework, classroom, postman, classwork, etc. The second way is noun plus gerund, like in sightseeing. So gerund is the ing form of the verb. Sightseeing, breathtaking, handwriting. Number 3, adjective plus noun. So adjective describes a noun. Blackboard, redbreast, deadline. Okay. Number 4, gerund plus noun. So, swimming pool, sleeping beauty, washing machine. Number 5. Pronoun plus noun. Pronouns are personal, reflexive, relative, and so on. So, if you know pronouns, you can easily make or form compound words. She bear, myself, she wolf. Noun plus preposition. Step up, runner up. So prepositions are those small parts of speech that are used to show us the location, the time, place, surface, and so on. The 7th way is verb plus noun, like in scarecrow, skateboard, playground. And the last way is noun plus preposition plus noun, like in mother-in-law, man of war, word of mouth. Well, we know everything about the ways of forming compound words. It's time for us to practice. Join parts of word combinations to form compound nouns. On your screens, you can see the parts of word combinations. Take a few moments, pause this video if you need, and try to connect these two parts, to join these two parts and make compound words. I hope you did a great job and you found the words. Now let us check. Mother-in-law. So we applied the way that was number 8, noun plus preposition plus noun. Toothpaste, the first way. It's a noun plus noun. Full moon. This is the way when we combine an adjective with a noun. Well-being. Well is a noun and being is a gerund. Underworld. Under is a preposition, world a noun. So I want to tell you that you did a great job. And the part that I love the most is the reflection time. For this topic, I want to recommend you to watch the film Polii and, of course, enjoy. And don't forget, the greatest achievement ever accomplished in this universe is life on Earth. Let's take care of it. Take care of you. Have a nice day. See you next time.